Would you get a look at this awesome circular weaving? It's not hard, and there's so many things you can do with it. Let's go. First thing you're gonna need is something round. You could use a paper plate, you could use a cake round, a pizza round, and you're gonna mark it. And you're gonna wanna mark it an odd number. So you need an odd number for circular weaving. Here, let me just write that down for you so we don't forget. Odd is the way to go. Next, we're gonna take our scissors and we are gonna cut each of the slits. Now, you can cut them as big or as small as you want to. You just need something for the yarn to go into to form your warp on your loom. Now, we're gonna put a hole right in the middle. So far, so good. And as you can see here, the next step is to add the yarn, creating our warp for our weaving. Start at the top and go to the bottom, directly across, and count the number of slits. 6 on the right and 7 on the left, so we're gonna go work from the left side. We'll bring the yarn up on the left side and go to the right side, directly across at the very next slit. And now we've got one more, but no place to go. So we're gonna take our scissors and we're gonna cut this yarn. We're gonna put it on a needle. And we're going to manipulate the yarn to where it makes a nice, neat center. And we're gonna go through the hole and tie a knot. And ta-da, 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 it is done. We now have a loom with our warp. Now it's time to add the woof. The woof, yeah, I said woof, just like a dog says, woof, woof, woof. I'll thread the needle with my yarn. I tie a knot so that it doesn't come off so easy. And I like to go through the bottom for the first time so that I can hold it by its tail. And as you can see, it's just the matter of going over and under, around and around. So I tell my art babies that it's very important that you go around and around in the same direction. And if it's your first time, I highly recommend just keeping it pretty simple until you get the hang of it. I'm drawing arrows on here to illustrate the same direction, around and around. So my little mantra here is around and around, over and under, around and around in the same direction, over and under, over and under. I must say it 1,000 times, but they get it and they love it. Let's look at what we need to do to add another color. It's pretty easy. You just get an arm's length of yarn, thread it, tie a knot, and we're ready to go. Now there are several ways to switch colors or switch yarn. You can tie knots, tying 2 pieces of yarn together. You can leave a tail and trim all the tails off when you are finished with your weaving. It locks in pretty tight. It's not coming off the loom, so you choose what works best for you. So just remember, for this project, it's over and under in the same direction. Take a look at these. These are on plates. And look at this one. This one has a wire frame. And would you get a look at this one? This one varies direction, yarn thickness, and color. It's beautiful. And these trees, are you kidding me right now? And hey, look at this one. Isn't this a happy little piece right here? And then of course, here's our original. Y'all, it's circular weaving. It's easy and it's fun.